Okay, so I've been doing this for quite a while, and I imagine a lot of you do the same, and it's something that has 100% got me more work. So what is it? Well, how long have I been doing this for? Feels like forever. It's about 4 and a bit years, I think. And now, when I'm kind of like, any garden I take on now is, I consider it a bonus. I'm not bothered if I don't get any more fortnightly customers. Like, I'm quite happy with my lot. But you still go chasing the money. It's going to turn my engine up. You still go chasing the money, and those nice little lawns, those nice little square lawns, you really want. Well, I do anyway. So what do? Well, when I get phone calls, I'll ask them roughly, what do you want doing? If it's any more than so I still do the odd one-off job as well, by the way. So I'll tend, if someone's wanting a one-off job doing, I'll go and have a look at it. The fortnightly people who are ringing up, and if they want me kind of fortnightly and it's grass plus something else, I'll go and have a look. But in my head, unless those borders are immaculate and I'm literally maintaining them, I'll probably knock it on the head. But what I do, and this 100% has got me work, is I'll say, look, I just haven't got time to do it all. I can take on your grass. I appreciate that that's not what you're asking for, but I can take on your grass. And you'll be surprised at the amount of people who will say, oh yeah, that's great, then can you please do that? This is the thing, people seem desperate when you go and see people. A lot of people seem just desperate. Like, once you've turned up, they want to kind of like keep you and like make you yours type of thing. And they're like, yeah, please, if you can do the grass, that's great. And I do say as well, we can, from time to time, if I get a bit of free time or whatever, which I don't really, but that can kind of go down as one-off stuff. I can maybe, if you've got things that need cutting back, or hedge, perfect. Border work I try not to do still. I still try not to do that because one, I don't like it, and two, it takes time, and so I do try and stay clear of that. But I say, look, I can take on your grass. If I get a bit of time, I can do this. Alright, perfect. So you've got a garden, lawn. If you run your business like I do, I want lawn cuts. I want to be in and out. Don't like the expression, it irritates us a bit, but the more blow and go kind of crack. So that's basically what I do, and that 100% gets me more work. So it seems obvious, but I guarantee, because I didn't start doing this, I would go to a garden and say, oh, I'm sorry, I haven't got the time. I mean, back when I started, I did have the time, but when it started to get busier and busier, and I didn't quite want to take on the whole garden, I would just kind of knock it on the head and say, I haven't got time. It's obvious, like when you say it out loud, offer to do the lawn, most people will take you up on it. And then you've got the bits and pieces to do every now and again, so each visit you're not tied to do the whole garden. You can just kind of, some people will want the whole thing doing, obviously, but most people aren't bothered. Like, this is what I find, most people just aren't that bothered about the garden. You obviously come across people who are like, want everything pristine and it's immaculate, and they're really precious about it. Most people just want the grass cut short, the whole place looking neat and tidy, and they're happy to kind of potter on a little bit as well. And if they're older as well, the thing that they do probably struggle with is the grass. And if you can take that off the hands, then they've got a bit more time to potter on, do half an hour here and there, and that is genuinely enough for most people.